Hello YouTube. My stream lagged out really badly today, so I have to record my video for today directly for all of you. The Twitch fam is gonna have to suffer without entertainment. So what are we playing? We're playing Vypper, baby. We're playing Vypper, and if you've been watching these more YouTube exclusive videos, I try to make it more personal. Me talking to an empty camera alone in a one-bedroom apartment, because that is personal and lovable. So I don't even think I've put out the 9.5 Vypper deck and gameplay video yet. So you're getting basically a sneak peek. I'm sure I'll be later in the patch actually putting out a more formal gameplay video full of Vypper on 9.5. But right now, we're just gonna do the ramble version. The rambly one where I just talk with you guys. That's a way for me to feel close to you guys. So if we look, we're against Pirates Cove. I have the Vypper in the hand. There are two possibilities. One or three. One, they're playing Devotion and they don't run Gellert and they're screwed. Two, they run Gellert, they double poison this and it dies. Three, they're not Devotion, they have Heatwave in hand and we lose the game. Whichever one it is, we're gonna find out right now. This is actually one of the things I really appreciate about Vypper. You know you lose. You know you lose very, very quickly. Like you just lose or you move on. Hand this deck, salvage a win from a situation where they kill this. Yeah, I can do that. Do I care about that? Not really, not really. You just try to play with the Vypper. So here's the deal. They don't have Gellert. Gellert gives profit to you could kill it instantly. So, I don't want to use Cadaverine. I don't know how to say this word. Don't want to use it, because then they can Fizz Tech pop it. So I'm just going to start off with a casual doo-doo here. The card I'm most afraid of now is Horson Jr., or a bunch of piratey thing, I don't know, or bounty things and all that stuff, not piratey things. Let's see, horse is fine. I want to avoid using this. Do I play you and try to bait out the... I kind of like this play. So if I Roderick or Stefan here... Ooh, interesting choice, huh? How heavily do I want to thin my deck here? I think I'm gonna go for the Menoku here. I was debating about going for Stefan to try to bait out. The Horson Jr. Then you could potentially lock Horson Jr. and smack Damien down. Throw in another round of Imposter. I don't want to blow a Peller until they self-poison it. They like Fizz Tech here, you go Peller or lock. We're just chilling.
Maps upside down again.
And now we once again face an interesting moment where I do feel very obligated to Peller here. Go put Peller over there. And I'm going to go as far as to go ahead and give you some lock love. Now you'll notice that compared to like a 9.3 list, now that Vypper is spying again, Vypper 9.3 did not run Terra Nova, had Yenvo instead. With the Peller buffs and all that fun jazz,
The job's a job.
Terra Nova seems good. I'll take advantage of murdering you. Now that Spying's back, I've decided to keep Terra Nova. 9.4 really made me like Terra Nova. And if you can see, we have this special invisible coin up. I haven't seen this. Since, I think it was the CDPR exclusive giveaway in like 1400 BC. I haven't seen it since then. So, I've come around on Terra Nova a lot. Because it means Terra Nova and Letho in later rounds can be Vypers. So if I miss Terra Nova or Letho, later rounds I get another Vyper. So round 2 bleeds are even harsher. Which is really fun for me. Something about tormenting my opponents, which is very satisfying. Now, we still can very much lose this. That's just great as long as you hit here. If you hit here, I'm going to cry. Perfect. So, like, they're doing their best, and I'm proud of them. So I'll go ahead and play the turncoat here. Now, Vypper, even though gives itself spying now, does knock out for Terra Nova. It's a full reversion to 9.3, and more importantly, a blessing from CDPR on how to play. Well, how greedy are you guys? I honestly don't think they can win the game from this point, but like, we'll go for it. I don't even need Curse Scroll here. Like, pretty sure you just lose. If I'm crazy, you can let me know. Now, we actually have a choice here. I could go Blightmaker to guarantee the carryover. I'm just going to go Terra Nova. and go straight up for the kill here. I am going to use Cursed Trollgo. What is the worst card on my deck here? Worst card in my deck. Probably a Mage Assassin. You'll notice I have 2 Mage Assassins in this current list. Because they actually do work off Novices. You can just put one back if you draw it. So, not a big deal. Not a big deal. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Vipers. Remember, this one's purified and locked, so we're good to go. Get in there, my friends. 8. Did I count that right? 8. Yeah, I'm a good counter, guys. So we're kind of in trouble here. How are we gonna mulligan? I don't have more spying probably, so I'll put that back. Lock is gonna be better in this. We did miss on the most important card in our deck, which is Siggy, my boy. Siggy, my boy. You guys feeling lucky? Well, I'm feeling, I confess, one of the things that was almost happy to see my stream lag out earlier was I was feeling very sick during it. So, because I'm feeling really sick, and I've been having some really bad luck in games, missing a lot of key things, my luck level's really low, which is why I know I'll hit this and go high, because if my luck's that, nope, still bad. Usually there's like a due date. My luck's been really bad. Last couple of days of brewing decks, like, I've been losing like 1 in 100s on a couple of the moments, and it was like, oh, that rain proc hit there, or that random shot from Drummond hit here, or one time I have a deck with 10 cards. 10 cards in the deck that can be proactively played in a round. I got blue coin. Missed all 10. Missed all 10. Because I mulligan 1 proactive play, which normally is not a big deal. Normally it's fine to mulligan a proactive play. And no, apparently it wasn't. It wasn't. I mulliganed 1 proactive play, drew all my other reactive plays, and I realized at that moment I just forfeited that game. I don't even know. I don't think I made any YouTube VOD. I was really irritated at the end. I'm like, come on, man. I'm mulliganing my 1 proactive play because I have 9 others in the deck, and then I miss all 9 of the last 2 mulligans. Probably sucks. I could have just had 2 in the opening hand, but no. It was real bad. It was real bad. Alright, well, this is a sad moment. I confess. Is it worth playing Wagon? Probably not. Alright, so as you can see, we're in trouble. 4 points is not going to make a difference here. We get to kick back and relax. We miss Siggy. Miss some Siggy. So the question is, can you generate 55 points with 5 cards? And the answer is, they absolutely can. 100%. I took my chance to lock this. I thought this was coming. The only good news I have going for me right now is they have armor. All this has armor. Even Alba has armor. So they're not getting the full refund on killing every time. But this combo stinks. They're going to blaze through my stuff. I'm pretty sure we lose. It was tragic. But I played pretty well. And there wasn't really a whole lot to it, was it? In retrospect. I wish it had come out earlier. No. I would have impostered this. If this had come out round 1, imposter it. Just lock it down. You can see that they're kind of struggling. Now you'll hit here, you'll be out of coins. You'll get more coins next round, but now you miss a Vypper, a Witchfinder proc, which is key. The more of those they miss, the more likely they actually can't close the point gap. Now they have 8 points tucked away in Pirate's Cove here, so they probably are going to close it. But see, there you go. There's the Vivaldi. I need coins. Give me coins right now, please. Because every time they're killing a Vypper, it's going poorly. Siggy, that's great for us, right? It's one of their best cards. Looks super familiar. This whole Decklist looks familiar, eh? So they're getting rid of their extra coins here. Now they're gonna have to overprofit. Are they gonna overprofit? No, not. What else is on my mind lately, guys? I feel like it's the time. As much as I'd love to explain what they're doing, I think you get the idea. We cool? I think we're cool. Probably wondering why my hair looks like olive oil today. I took a shower. Wasn't feeling good, as I mentioned earlier. So after the stream, took a hot shower. Thinking about being nice and steamy in a tub that just hits right. Key thing, 8 is not enough to go for 9, so they brick again. We're quickly closing it. I need more from them now. Good times. So this means they have a second poison in hand. What else on my mind? Sorry, my hair looks like olive oil. I didn't feel like blow drying it. I confess, I do blow dry it in the morning though. Fun fact, before the stream starts, you know, gotta get it done. Gotta get it done. And let's see here. I feel like this video series needs a better name than just learn how stuff works, because that's really just me chatting with you guys. 23. That is enough. So we're totally gonna lose this game. We're almost guaranteed. What do I have going for? I have Stefan. That okay. So like my cards are pretty bad. Man, if I had hit it, probably still lose. This is not a good matchup for us. Because I need to kill that Witchfinder, and I obviously wasn't played until the round was over. I played intelligently. Well, well, well. What do we got here? We got a Peller, Novice. Novice is obviously the best draw on the deck. Not. I'm gonna do a Peller back and pray. We hit Stefan. Stefan's kind of clutch here. Kind of clutch. So, let's see how I want to pull this one off, John. I mean, we're pretty darn dead. But I'll play a card. When I see, if I play Horson Jr. though, and they kill Stefan, we're out of here. I have 8-point carryover if Pirates go. Yeah, I don't like our odds. They have to really find a way to throw. I will try to set up the throw. I'll actually put some up. So I'm gonna play something with coins first, really? Yeah. Got their Siggy 9. I wonder, it's gotta be Smuggle, right? That's I think their play. I bet Smuggle. Smuggle, friendly bet. Me versus you. Smuggle next play. Is it Confession Extractor? Am I wrong? You know, I expected a lot of things, I confess. I was expecting. And that's why I run 2 Mage Assassins. Playing conservative, just kind of chilling here. Chilling like a villain. Let's see. Also on my mind lately, I've been really enjoying the YouTube. It's been very, very good. And they blew a lot last round. Like, this makes me almost think there's a chance. And Horson Freak Show's gone. It's Horson Jr. or bust. And if they have Horson Jr. boys, it's gonna suck. That really stinks. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go for a long shot. I'm gonna try to hit the Caesar here, off the top. Other Mage Assassin. Gonna cry now. Pretty much dead on board because of coins. Next game. Well, we put up a good fight. Talk more about YouTube in a second. Let's see, where's my MMR at? Ooh, 2348. Ah, yeah, that footage never made it to YouTube. I was trying to Illusionist Knights, and I lost every game. I lost every odd. That was the deck that I bricked on all that terrible hand, the worst hand I've ever had, with 10 reactive cards. Or missing 10 proactive cards. But I had a bricked hand. The Illusionist Knight deck. I thought it was going to be really good. Instead, I just got stomach punched for like 2 or 3 hours trying to make that deck work. I'm going to try again later on, because I think you guys like that deck. I like that deck, but man. Got stomach punched a lot. Alright, well, if you made it this far into the video, you're pretty much stuck for watching the whole video. Statistically speaking, I could have kept that for that. That's okay. How do I want to do one? It's pretty good, actually, because we can go, like, Siggy, and then I could draw here. Figure that out. So, you probably already know my problem. And I better if you've played Vypper before, I imagine you're laughing right now. On there, huh? I don't want this, John. I kind of have a pseudo bad hand for this. It depends on what they're running. I have a Letho, okay. So if you're sitting here and you know Vypper, you're kind of laughing because if I discard Vypper and it goes over there and it's still their turn, and they haven't passed, I lose the game immediately. Which means this makes this a pretty darn awkward round of, wow, I really can't play my deck properly. So how do you play a deck that you can't play properly? So let's just look for a hand. Bricked. Great. That's fine. That'll take some strategic risk here, so let's go ahead and start off with you. Hit the card I'm looking for Damien here. Damien will tell me a lot about their hand. Do you have Parasite? You do? Okay. Okay. Curse Scroll. I'll take a Blade Maker. Let me see Letho. Let's check Letho away. I can tutor him up later for World Decree. But I need some plays here. So far, it's been a really rough opening from our opponent. Curse Scroll immediately on back row seems very sus. It's not a good play. Because then I'll just play on front row. So like what, you're using Curse Scroll basically to, or Curse Scroll, Crimson Curse. So I'll offensively kill that, and is that really worth it? Is that really worth it to you? Like, what is that really worth? Not much. Because they're just, I mean, they'll wipe away back row, but so be it. I mean, I'm on track to lose the game, but that's okay. I'm purify you. I'm just getting some throwaway cards here, trying to get this taken care of. We are on track to lose. Great. Spawn comes out. I don't know what they're doing, but I feel like we have the worst matchup in the world. 2 bad matchups for poor Vypper in a row. I've been really curious about this card. It's what, 6 for 6? Assume. Go wild from there. Nice. So how do I want to do this? Oh, you passed. Oh, thank God. Seriously, I played so long to get this far. But man, does our hand stink here, eh? Was this worth it in the end? I hope so. I don't know if it was really worth it in the end. We got our 4 Vipers, but we got through the round. And I'll take that. In our worst matchup. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Was not able to purify. So this one's sus. This one's sus. I did what I had to do. Finally got the pass from them. But man, our hand was not what I needed there. Parasite, unfortunately, was a particularly devastating moment. Losing Damien. Damien's a great card to force an awkward pass. Probably don't need you. There we go. So we do get the Vipers. I don't think I can Vypper pass here, or bluff it. Depends on what they open here, I suppose. Because we do have a bluff opportunity. So there's 5 cards in grave. We'll eat 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that results in 1 card left. So 4 will come out. Well, I definitely can't Vypper pass now. Guard that, because if I draw and hit Siegfried, I'm going to cry. I need a couple Vipers for next round. So we've lost this game. Badly. Brutal stuff today, guys. Today's been a weird day. Alright, well, let's talk about other things. While I sit here and lament my suffering. Alright. So we got 3 card carryovers. So if they don't at least go down 4, we're going to be in trouble. So let's find out. I think it's going to be Warrior, and that'll catch him up pretty fast. Another egg? It's going for a Karen? Is Karen enough here? 6, 6, 6, 5. Nope. Wasn't expecting that. 3? We're uneven, but I don't have leader ability. What's left in my deck? Not a terrible deck. Not a great one, though. I was going to say, oh, YouTube's been going really well. Plain Talk Money has been slowly but surely trickling in new family members, so I'm excited. The financial portion of the Plain Talk family has been growing. Getting a little bit, there's Karen, a little bit better when it comes to the content development for it, which makes me quite pleased. I might go for the bluff here. I don't think we're going to win. I haven't seen Haunt, and they're definitely running it. So I've been really pleased with that. Finally figured out, I think, a good thumbnail style. That's what I've been really struggling with. Like, Gwent thumbnails are way easier. That took experimenting too. But I finally got that figured out. I mean, I would just literally have to pass, right? It'd be pass, they play a card, pass, and hope I get some more than 7. I don't think we win this. Could go for it though. Nah, I'm gonna go for the pass. I think it's more like if 2 charges of Overwhelming Hunger, I think we just lose. So I feel really bad about it, I confess. is kind of winning. Because it's a mana pass to be polite, and then if they're polite, they lose. If they're mean, they win. Anyways, GG. Alright, and this is one of those moments you probably don't get a good game. Oh, I do. Nice person. Isildur. Nice job for being kind. And we did find the way to miraculously win that game. That's just brutal, eh? That's just brutal. Oh, fun fact, guys. If you are not using this glitch and have the Regis Pass, if you pick on any of these, you fail. But if you go actually to the... and click here, there's a bug. If you set it to no aura, bug will let you use the Regis Vampire form early, which is fantastic because, in my opinion, it's his best skin. So I'm super down for that. So, now what are we going to do here? Now what will we do? Let's see. But YouTube, the Plain Talk Money's coming along nicely, so I'm happy with that. I'm really liking this current gwent patch. Really liking it. I think it's been a lot of fun. I hate alumni. I don't see it that often, because everyone hates alumni. Not like the alumni Archgrimmon deck. That deck's hilarious, and I love it from the bottom of my heart. But rather, oh, thank God, finally a match I'm going to win. Or win fairly. It's probably a nice way to put it. They don't really have any answer unless they run the heat wave. And if they run heat wave, we lose anyway. So I can just discard and find out. Great hand if they fail here. They have sunset. I hate sunset so much. I really wish I could just see the sunset. It's a pain to keep track of it in all these cards. It's like if you don't pay attention to this 0.5 second window, then you're gonna lose track of which card it is. It's this card, but then they draw cards. They discard cards. They can play from here or here. Now, do you have an answer? Oh, it's on my mind. Siegfried's worth keeping in the round because they have a bunch of locks. You want to be able to unlock your stuff, but that's become less popular. I'm a huge fan of your nice, kind play there. Let me go ahead and get a doo-doo down.
Coming.
Why do they shield it? They're trying to prevent Q damage to it. They know it might be coming. Not really that dependent on it. Yeah, steal my Vypper. How about... figure out a different line of play. You don't have an answer to me playing Damien, do you? Unless you have Lock. Kind of be a bummer. But 6 is a lot of damage for Nilfgaard, unless you have Assassinate, which I forgot about until after I played it on live stream. We're gonna just remember that I'm feeling a little under the weather today. I'm gonna keep that one in mind. Nope, all part of the master plan. So big success, big hit here. No problem. Easy win, easy win. What can I say? I was just testing to see if they had Assassinate. I feel like the last 2 days of playing Gwent have been off my game. A perpetual tilt. They call it a long-term tilt disease. When you're tilted long-term, can't shake it. That's alright. They hit the Catervine, which is a terrible decision. I'll take 2 of them. Heck, you know what? I'll take 3 of them. I love when people don't understand how Damien and Imposter works. That's what I thought. When the moment when they realize what they have done, it's just like, it's like an, oh God, I did that? And it's like, yes. And there's the game over. That easy, folks. GG! I stole that line from Fuchsia Briefs. I won't use it often, though. It's more like a nod of, I love the guy. Fuchsia Briefs is beautiful, majestic man. And so I thought, on occasion, I should give him a little shout out. Give him a little shout out. Onward, onward, onward. And yeah, guys, Damien, if you steal and if you have Imposter and you play a Damien, if your opponent's Imposter and you get a copy of Damien out, you gotta be really careful. Back row that, just back row it. All right, well, another easy one. Easy in terms of we're gonna win or lose really quick. Don't only need 1 turncoat. Locks like kind of important because Doderic is a solution to Vypper. I don't need the Iris here. Great. So. Did you draw your Vilgeforts? Did ya? Because if you didn't, I'd be really grateful. Now if Doderic comes out, you lock immediately with the Alba Armored Cavalry, or pardon me, I said the name wrong. Alba Armored Cavalry. That's how you're supposed to say it. That's its direct translation. And, yeah, it's gonna be good. Did I burp into the mic like 30 seconds ago? I hope not. When I'm sick, it's like being sick is super weird. I think I'm getting sick. It's like my mind gets very tired and starts like autopiloting more and more tasks to the point where it's just like, and puts the emphasis on comfort. So like, hey, John, you need to make sure you mute yourself in time. Does not cross my mind quick enough. I hate seeing ointment. That ointment's a tilter. I have bad memories of seeing ointment. Alright, first Vypper. Did you draw Vilgaforts? This could be a Vilgaforts, guys. Okay, if you drew Doderic, we have the lock ready. Doderic, by the way, fun fact, if you want to destroy Hyperthin decks, just gut punch Doderic. Doderic is so important because they always get stuck with 2 or 3 cards left on their deck, and most, like 99% of lists these days. So they depend on Doderic to get it down to just Imperial Golem. Perfect, that's what I love to see. You might be saying, John, what do you mean you love to see that? And I do. I genuinely love to see that. So why do I love to see that? Means A, you don't, I'll keep you in case you do get Doderic. I'll get rid of you. I think the hand's good enough. Heller.
Ye who wander on the gale, ye we summon, ye we call.
Alright, go. So what's gonna happen here? A lot of, that was a very interesting line of play. Let me explain it. This one's online. They Vilgaforts it, goes in here, I get a Vypper. Boom, big win. This Vyper's locked. A locked Vypper means it can't execute at end of round, put this card in the opponent's graveyard. It goes in my graveyard, but it's not doomed, so it becomes their Vyper. But I have the ultimate weapon in my hand. I also can play Roderick to go really wild here. I'll do a little tit for tat on that one. Now, honestly, Catavine's probably pretty safe here. Cadaverine, I don't know how you say this card. I said it earlier, and I said it again. I have no idea how this card's pronounced. This is one of the issues, by the way, with Twitch chat. Twitch fam, calling you out in front of the YouTube fam. Every time I say a card wrong, there's 3 different phonetic pronunciations that pop up in chat. People will write out word, like, syllable for syllable what it is, and everybody disagrees. Super useless. Super useless. When you're trying your best. Oh, yeah, clog my deck. I care a lot. I promise you I do. I guess I could technically imposter this because I could relock it and they haven't really hit any of their combos yet. But I'm not also in a rush. So one thing you want to do right now if you have Roderick in hand is ask yourself, what is the worst combination? Like, what is a combination of cards that would make me infuriated to see on Roderick? So like the worst card I would see is Iris. The second worst one right now doesn't exist. It's probably Terra Nova. Or Letho. But like there's not any other ones that are really bad that I can't deal with, so I'm just gonna go ahead and play. Wonderful. So because they're sandwiched here, you go to 6, but you're nice and safe from Assassinate. Assassinate can target your own units if you hate people. Sunset's here. They may pass soon. They may play one more card and then pass next round. I played nice and slow. If they do that, you can go Menno here, Letho maybe, Letho Imposter get out of the round. Yeah, I think there's a very high chance of his next play no matter what they do. I could also go for the 2. Let's I'm gonna keep playing. Maybe I have to go with Blightmaker for a round. Maybe it's a Blightmaker round coming up. So many choices here. Choices. Dead Man's Tongue for thinning. Power play. Probably just gonna play Blightmaker for value in a sec. This is an interesting turn coming up, right? So if I go here, let's just play the Blightmaker. Are you gonna let Sunset come out? Like, I'm not as worried about giving them a single Vypper. Alright, opponent, what do you got? Okay, so Sunset's coming out. That's really good for us. Terra Nova. Or Vypper for them, fine. Do I pack a second lock in this deck? Nope.
If it's peace you desire, prepare for war.
So obviously I would have loved to win this round.
Snap and done.
That's not going to happen, so we want to be smart about it. There's two ways to approach this. Menno is definitely correct. I need to go Menno here. Menno? Royal? Damien is my best answer here. Why Damien? Double locks. Actually, it's lock, lock, lock. And a... oh, no, you drew. You don't... Sunset's not out yet. How far are you willing to go? Yenvo on Damien? Then it's in their hand. Wow, they drive a tough bargain here, eh? Fine, changing plans. I'll give them one Vypper. They should pass. I'll pass and go -1. So they stole one of my Vipers. I get 5. That is a terrible play. But I'm out. You got me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in your grave. I think I might not even need to use Siegfried here. That was a bad play. It was an overcommit. Now they have a tough choice. Do you want to trade in? Yeah. If you have Vilgefortz, I'd probably Vilgefortz this Vypper here. If they have it. They're going for it. You're going to hit a lock? If you hit a lock, I'll be sad. No lock. Then they could steal another Vypper. So they did beat us. They kept their leader ability. They're minus a card. That's a trade. I'm not sure I like any of their play there, to be honest. I feel like I have a lot of control this next round that I don't really deserve. I don't need the Mage Assassin. Terra Nova is a 10 out of 10 grab. And that is the right combo of cards. I might just keep. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 and 5 is not the correct math. John, where'd you mess up? So we're just going to do basic math. 5 was right. 17 is wrong. Really? That's your play? As you wish. Terra Nova for Vypper. Put them together. Minimize assassinate damage. That seems very bold for me. It seems reckless. I don't know if I've played into this round at all. Like, I'm ahead on points now. If you pass, I pass. We get around 3. I carry over another Vypper. This Vypper, not going anywhere. It's the one they locked. Brutal. Let's see. What's on my mind about the Plain Talk family? I really like the Plain Talk family, except I gotta say, it's frustrating. It's frustrating when you have succeeded with what you set out to do. The issue of climbing mountains. So, like, the Gwent YouTube channel, Plain Talk John, is super successful, in my opinion. Super successful. Turncoat here. I lied. Turncoat that. I could use me a Riant.
When I finish with them, there'll be nothing left to bury.
Ooh, we got 2 Vipers. I respect that.
I despise Dimeritium.
Wait, what? Why did you get a proc? Huh? Weird. Did I see something crazy or not? Maybe I'm crazy. You can check in the VOD.
Names rings. Remember that.
Leftover rated. A fun activated. A little depressing, I'm not going to deny. Well, kind of, actually. No, this works out fine, right?
Any can join the Order's ranks. Be they peasants.
Because I get my carryover, I win. They're on 3. We have 5 Vipers. But they have 2 that are going to come out. So we are +3. You have 3 cards left. If it's Colgrim, I'm going to cry. Because I don't have any answer to Colgrim anymore in the deck. If it's Colgrim like Fionn, we are so screwed. But if it's like normal stuff, Pretty darn good, eh? None of that. It's a win. Best type. GG. We got him. 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 No doubts here. No doubts here. Finally getting some okay matchups. Finally getting some okay matchups. Let's get one more. Yeah. I mean, it's so funny. Playing Gwent and like my mind goes off in the tracks. Like it's so deep into trying to explain what I'm trying to do and think about. Didn't finish my thought. But like I find it frustrating. Like the Gwent channel has been so successful playing Doc John that it seemed impossible. But now that impossible is real, I'm like, darn it. Now what? Kind of a tough thing. I feel very... Oh man, I hope it's alumni. I hope it's somebody who grabbed an alumni list because they read somewhere online that it's the best list in the game. We're gonna crush their face in. It's gonna be great. Obviously, don't need Mage Assassin. Well, don't need 2 colors. These 2 work together. I don't even think I need... Lark is kind of mean. I'll keep it. Fine. Okay. I can work with that. But it's like, I find it frustrating because like I've hit the ceiling in Gwent. Good news is I'm not going anywhere because I am Gwent dependent on income, and as I told you in the video I was talking about the creation of Plain Dark Money, I don't want to leave you guys behind as I continue to experiment. I want to add to the family, not keep evolving it and like dumping a group for another group, you know? Like, oh, John's more popular now, abandon ship, but like so many people do that and it's like, blah 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 blah. Now I like to do it. But I will say I really wish that like Gwent was a bigger game. Or like I felt like Gwent was growing at a much faster pace. I think it is growing. I think Gwent will become more and more popular as time goes on. I don't think it'll ever be a 5,000 viewer kind of a deal. Which is a little depressing. Because I would love for it to be like a 5,000 viewer deal, you know? Maybe I'll keep that for cards. Maybe it's buying in a bit. We're good. But like that would be really nice. Like I think it's one of the benefits of a really aggressively growing game. But it's hard to find those, I would say.
Rubbish in, rubbish out.
So I'm a betting person. I think you don't have a second student here. I think you play the Bonnard first because it's a better one, but I bet you have a second one in hand. I don't think you have a second student. When I brick that up and force you to use A for a second one. Maybe you have a second Bond. Maybe I shouldn't Bond though, because then they can kill my Vypper and steal it from me. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Ooh, Siege version. That's fine. This version's gonna be more popular as time goes on because it's actually good in the all-in version of the deck. I love the new cooldown animation. But no, Gwent will keep growing. I'm not going anywhere. I do love it. And financially dependent on it, so all you people ever get worried about there. Don't be. It's gonna be fine. It's interesting. I think this winter, if I was a betting person for content creation in Gwent, I bet more and more people experiment this winter. I would bet you everybody except Spiro makes an active push to diversify content. By everybody, maybe that's not true. Maybe I should specify because not that many people in the scene. I would bet by next spring. Give me like 5 months. This is pure speculation, YOLO. You only live once. You get the idea, right, guys? This isn't John leaking inside information. Actually, you're what? 4 and 1. You're gonna die. I have another lock, eh? Oh, I could do that. What do you got right now? 4. You're at 1. I could murder this. I'm gonna go for the murdering. They can have Alumni of Zeal. I just want Vipers, man. Let's see, where were we now? Where were we? Also, by the way, it's damaging this, which means you're either not gonna like kill my Vipers or you don't understand how they work. Probably both. Can't play you because play you boiling oil kills. So all I want to do is be very nice and patient here. Get me more Vipers. I would bet you by sometime next spring that Specie's made a far stronger push into a second channel. That Bushy finally gets around to making a like actual second channel of effort put into it. I think that's all I had. Okay, so boiling's gone. Thank you. I bet you have winch in hand, but I bet you don't have an answer to this. I think it's okay to damage Vypper. I think this one's gonna be close. Friendly bet. I bet they pass here. I think you don't have an answer to. Okay. Oh, you got the Skellkirk. Ah, bummer. Where do you kill? Okay, kill Damien. Fine. I don't have a way to buff them and save them, eh? Which means I would give them a Vypper. Do I care? I have 3 right now. 3 isn't exactly where I want to be here, I confess. On the other hand, I can easily go for 4 round 2. I'll pass. We'll try this line. On guard the 4. You got the 4. Okay. That's fine. They got 1 Vypper from me. Lost. Fine. Ah, that's not good. I can get another Vypper back, but then round 3 is just us going to be slugging it out of each other. It'll be a weird round, I think. But, weird rounds aren't a bad thing. They're entertaining. I'd bet a lot more people try to diversify content. So we have 2. That's really a crappy amount of Vypers. For the record. But this is where Terra Nova shines in the new list. I think a lot of creators right now, at least from an outside perspective, do I want to just long way away. Honestly, it might never come out if I'm really smart about it. Or I just keep trying to feed spells to it. So we're +3 to +1 or +3 on card advantage. Depending on, or I guess +3, no, sorry, pardon me. Miscalculated. We're either +3 or +2, depending on this actually coming out. So Wagon could be good. His hand's actually really strong. I might just keep this hand entirely. Oh, Menno, what are you getting? No, we're not, because I don't have a target for Menno. Alright, Menno. You are going to be Cataverine. Perfect hand. Okay, let's keep. Wagon comes out. Spawn comes out. Maybe. I mean, Stefan seems like a very natural play here. Donnie seems...
I'm a medic. I tend to know what I'm doing when I describe something.
you actually get one out, Bummer.
So soon.
Spawn comes out. Take advantage of the 1 wagon I have for this moment. Go. I don't think I have enough spells I can feed, unfortunately. The good news is, I don't think they actually have an answer to this in their deck. You can Alumni. Okay. I don't think it's going to be enough. Anywhere close to enough. War Chariot makes me cry inside. It doesn't work on any unit, does it? Only mine? I don't have an answer to it. I do get my Vypper out, which is always a lovely thing. Alright, I'm a betting person. Can you go ahead and R2 this soon for me? Thank you. Now I have a coup to deny the buff next turn. And I'm just going to keep you for that. Not going to worry about this. There's the siege. Fine. I mean, now we're like playing out a normal round. Alright, they have 1 left in grave. I mean, I can go for Cataverine if I want to stop 1 more round, but that's not, I'm not in a rush for that. We'll see. I think a lot of creators these... Oh, I wonder if I can abuse with cards here. Oh, actually, really interesting. I thought about... Well, no, I can't... Well, I could make another Stefan copy with Letho here. I think it's a really interesting argument to go for this play though.
Will be victorious.
See if we can get the war chariot to move something around. Probably the artisan. You bait here, and then you give the 2, but then you get the 5 down. Copy the fawn, but unfortunately the alumni will probably show up, kill. We'll see. Rafard's is sitting here, so it's pretty heavily baiting the 5-point alumni are 4. This is 1, 5. We'll see what they do. Because I do have a bronze unit right now. I can go click play. It'll be interesting to see what they do. A lot of interesting things there. What was on my mind? Yeah, I think a lot of creators are going to have to branch out. I think Spessy, Bushy will have to eventually. I don't think Spiro has to. Spiro, he was on, so, you know, I think he's doing fine. I think he's doing fine, all things considered. And I don't know how far streamer money goes in South Africa. I imagine a little bit further than some of the other countries in the world. Like, I'm in the USA. So, that might help him. But I think Spiro and Shin Maria is another one who I don't think I have to ever branch out. But I think Bushy and Spessy will start to really think about it. How do you evolve? Okay.
You played your hand. Now, allow me to retort.
I don't even know what you moved.
The revolution is inevitable, merely a matter of time.
I wonder if that buff is useless. Like, because if you the card that kills here, well, if you have alumni, it's 1/2, and you have to kill it like that. They might have me. We're done with siege though. It's getting very close. Like we're in the end game now, boys. Prince don't say us. Fine.
On guard! A duel! To a duel I challenge thee!
Choices, eh? Iris Companion.
Agreed. As per our contract.
Go for a novice. Probably that you missed the novice. Because if I go novice, to potentially novice Mage Assassin? I think we lose here, guys. Put up a good fight, though. Put up a good fight in a weird matchup. Yeah, I feel like if you're not gonna end up being like a Shinmuri, what was a Trinet, or a Spiro, you have to keep thinking about how you evolve. I hope you guys don't mind my answer though. I think everyone understands it, the idea of adding in plain talk money, because as it turns out, we all use money, and we all happen to also love Gwent. Seems like a natural evolution to me, if you want to go wider. But I'll be curious to see what all the other creators try to do. It's always interesting, right? Gotta look around, see what your peers are up to, make moves. I don't know why my opponent's hesitating to so much. I think they've won. Natalis boiling? Like, I don't have anything here. Man, that war chariot was a bummer.
Temeria has yet to speak its last.
Yeah, that's a game. Well, GG. GG. And that is me playing a bunch of fun stuff on ladder and rambling to the YouTube family. I have no idea if any of that made any sense whatsoever, but all I know is thanks for being a part of the family. Thanks for supporting me as I continue to evolve content, try new things and all that. And like even this is kind of unique. And thank you for giving me for being a little out of sorts today, as I hope to get better by tomorrow. But videos must continue, sicker, whether sunshine or rain, sick or healthy, whatever it is, it must continue. Love all of you. See you all tomorrow, or in 12 hours. 12 hours. Typically, they're all 12 hours apart from each other, so it's probably 12 hours. Unless you click like another video, then it would be instantaneously. But me from another day. You get the idea. Something like that. GG. See you tomorrow. 12 hours. Shout out to McGrandar, Student Name 81, and Ahmed Ali for all their generous support on Patreon.